Welcome! As I'm downloading and speeding up the massive intro, I want to explain what we are going to do. The goal of the series is literally already in the title, so I will explain what I'll do to set the pace. I'm going to play the game to collect all its trophies, aiming to get the platinum trophy. I've done research in what way I can get these trophies while also being time efficient doing the late game grinding, as no one likes to grind trophies for a week long.
Yes, I'm talking to you, Dark Souls 3 Covenant Rings.
Starting immediately, there's no trophy dedicated to difficulty, so set it as you please. I chose normal but switched to easy when I found out it didn't matter. I know real gamers only play games on hard, but as I'm only focused on getting the platinum trophy, I will not bother with getting ass blasted for no reason other than my own pain. Spike instructs me to pick up the honey, but I'm scared of getting hurt by the bees. I look at him, questioning his knowledge of bees, grow a pair and grab it. You also have to pick up some chamomile. You hear some cringe story about remedies.
Chamomile and honey are gifts that keep giving.
And you get instructed to craft medicine. This pops your first trophy. You never forget your first. As we approach the mansion, you have to be mindful of collectible that you can't collect after you finish the mission. There are 3 collectibles in the prologue. I will show them when we get to them. I mess up the sequence and make him leave before I had to.
I think it's time we parted ways.
Collect a few things. And head to the first collectible. I see the red glow around the collectibles. There's only one in this room that we need to collect. The newspaper on the kitchen table. You won't be able to collect this after you finish the prologue, even if you join a friend, as you need to finish the prologue first before you can enter the multiplayer. This also doesn't respawn or relocate in the open world, so grab it unless you want to play through the whole game again. While I'm looking around the terrace, I remember I have to get up somewhere to collect the second collectible. It's story related, so you need to pick it up to progress the quest. It's behind the DJ, at the table with the pictures. The first dialogue option comes on and I immediately get the Witcher 3 flashbacks as I start researching if dialogue options are somehow tied to trophies. Luckily, they are not. You can keep everything as short as you want. The NPCs don't care.
I'm gonna unironically use that the whole time.
My sarcastic comment there was actually right. It's the best way to see the collectibles, shaving off a lot of time if you collect them while you're in the area. Now while we're here waiting, please remember to like, as it really helps me out, subscribe to see me complete more games, and leave a comment on what other games I should plat hunt. Now that's out of the way. There's a quick little way to get a trophy in the starting area, which might lead to difficulty later. You don't take any damage in the first area of the game, so getting the trophy "Can't touch this" is a lot easier to do here. It requires you to kill 20 enemies in a row without taking damage, using only melee weapons. Just get to the tunnel and smack around the zombies till you see the trophy pop up. I totally found this because of my massive brain, obviously. There's also not a trophy tied to how many enemies you kill. I didn't notice, so I killed every idiot in the tunnel. You don't have to do that. You can spend normal experience skills freely. There's only one type of upgrade that you have to be careful with, but we will touch on that later. Making a huge cut after I've talked to the raiding man and told him I'd meet up with him in the city, go to the church. On the way to the city you will walk past a small church, where the second missable collectible is. It's smack in the middle of the table with a white cloth over it. It's only semi-missable, respawning somewhere else in the open world, but it's easier to collect it here. While I dive down in the water to collect all the loot from the drowned bus, it's a good time to mention that it's probably not needed to collect every crafting material you see. Just collect the things that are in your path. I'm a massive loot goblin, so I might still do it, but it saves time if you don't. You do, however, need to create mods, which use tokens, but that's also a point I will talk about later. Making another big jump in time gives us the trophy Into the Unknown. This trophy is tied to the story and can't be missed. The description is Reach Villador, which is the city we will be exploring. During the cutscene where we get hung for turning, we also get injected with our first inhibitor. This triggers the trophy First Shot. Use an inhibitor for the first time. This is also tied to the story's progression, not missable in any way or form. The next thing you will collect is also an inhibitor. It's found in the hospital where you get through to normal story progression. Inhibitors are needed to collect 2 trophies, but you can only get one of these trophies per playthrough, unless you save scum after collecting and saving 81 of them. There's 126 inhibitors in total, meaning that you can use 45 of them safely, but some research will tell you that that's not the case. You've already spent 3 earlier, and you just used the one you collected, meaning you have only 41 left to spend. But there's a catch. In the 18th mission, Nightrunners, you have to climb something that requires you to put 6 to 9 inhibitors in stamina. With all that in mind, you can only spend 30 more, which is scary if you do not keep count. So what I'm going to do is actually save 81 of them to keep it easier. Now, while saving the first survivor, try to save them when you see them pop up in the open world. You need to save 50 survivors for the trophy A Friend in Need. To shave off some time in the grind after game, save them when you see them. The next trophy I get is called Herzlich Willkommen. It triggers when you enter the bazaar. Talk to all the people there to collect their side quests. It's suggested that you do side quests as soon as you get them, because some of them get locked after you progress a certain main quest. Editing Friendly Knuckle here. I completely forgot that I already did the quest The History Lesson. As I had some struggle with the quest, I removed a lot of the time I was looking for something. The thing I was looking for are actually bullets in a tree, to the right of the plaque. Then, a little while later, I get to the first Nightrunner trail, which are also tied to a trophy. To get a trophy, you have to get at least bronze in 10 of them. Higher than that is needed. I, however, am an annoying perfectionist that can't let a video game win from me. After I collect another quest,
Hey there.
I tried to get gold on the trial for about 15 minutes straight, getting real close to making it 2 times. This is the one where I messed up all the way in the beginning.
Oh man.
And this is the one where I jumped up too early, making my character glitch.
Are you kidding me? You bitch.
Then finally I get a hold of myself, run like an absolute madman, climb all the things, jump past everything perfectly, and mess up at the last jump again. Get annoyed
I will murder you.
and make it with 1 second to spare. After that dumb time waste, I beat up some dudes on the roof
Bye.
and hear the game tell me there's an inhibitor nearby.
Inhibitor container nearby.
I collect it, but make the rookie mistake of not showing you where it is on the map. So here's a screenshot instead. It's right where I put the waypoint. Now we're walking up to our first windmill in the game. Coincidentally, it's also right next to the inhibitor. It's the first one out of 17 we have to activate. I'm not totally sure how that works either. I climb it, break my legs a few times, but finally managed to get on top. Fixing it, however, gives me the trophy Sancho Panza, which requires you to activate your first windmill. I will show every one of these and how to climb them, making sure I also show them on the map once I get to them. Coming to an abrupt stop, dying while I jump off the windmill. This gives me the perfect opportunity to end the first episode here. Thank you all for watching, chill out and see you in the next vid.
Let's try this again. I wanna try it again. I can do it. Boy, if you don't jump, I will... do this. I can do this. Come on, bruh. No! I will murder you. Can I do it? I can do it. I can do it for sure. Okay, that's... Oh man. Come on, no. Fucker. Why, dude? Okay, I hate this.